and the fourth game being the finals. So we're now down to the final top teams for the EU region. So coming into this series, let's just double check the bans and picks. So DECOY have banned Cliff and On the Clock, and Navi have banned Arctic region and Downsizing. Sorry if I sound a bit worse than usual. It's because I do have a bit of a cold. Just turn my fan down because I have a feeling that's going to be destroying eardrums. Right. So on offense, Navi have a 5A, a QOL, a Chieftain, a Valor, IS7, Batchat, and CS. And DECOY are running a VZ, a Chieftain, S-Conk, a Valor, IS7, Batchat, and a CS. So it looks like off the start both teams are going for a fairly standard approach to this map. Navi will just feel out the south, see what's going on. IS7 will be taking that K0 dip to be a pain in the ass. And QL on 5A just gonna poke and prod this southern side just to try and get some information regarding how DECOY is set up. Realms playing mid-ridge in the IS7. I guess it's just for the quick rotation through the south or through the north, depending on where Navi decide to push. Is that making this cross without any info? Okay, he's probably gonna get punished for this, surely. Takes 1, 2, Amaract. IS7 also over peaks and takes 1 from Kaiser in the middle. Zap gets dropped to a free shot. I'm not really sure why he felt the need to make that cross as early as he did without any info. Like, he knew he was going to definitely take at least 1. Anyway, with him having made that cross, he's now aware as to where 3 of the DECOY tanks are. What is this name? Spadeso? Alright, congratulations, you're now just called 5A for the rest of the game. He gets himself spotted, which pretty much enables DECOY to be able to stay in this northern hold, because there's not really too much Navi can do in this southern side without completely sacrificing 5A and QL. So I'm very interested to see how Navi are planning to get back into this game, now that they've lost essentially 1 heavy tank's worth of HP. So I7's just playing hidden. Yes, I'm getting spotted, so he should know where roughly the Navi mediums are playing from. Ram's taking this easterly middle control. I'm hoping he's not going to just full send it. He's going to just peek for information. Because there's no way on earth he's going to be able to win a 1v1 against an S-Conk that's above him. Chieftain's trading blind fires with the CS. Its dip has now been spotted. I'm not sure if that's why Rams has gone to that position to get that information, or Whether it was to try and spot to see if there was anyone in the C9 position, don't really know. Not really sure why. I don't know why he's trying to trade with a hold down IS-7. It's not the play. Alright, so looks like Na'Vi are going to make this southern play. With them bringing both support heavies away, these 5A and QL, GO are now kind of just left. If DECOY managed to work this out, then this 5... No, this is not one you want to be doing from Fracas. Shooting on the move at a vehicle you have no hope in hell of hitting, and especially against a player like Kaiser, he's gonna realize where that shell's come from. So he's given away that information for no reason, which is now gonna potentially just enable DECOY to make this push a lot earlier than they were going to. And it's these tiny little plays that are the difference between the top teams and the good teams. So Fracas there has kind of just sold his team out, and as a result Gambit will start making this play across because he knows there's only going to be one tank back in their base maximum. And the fact that he hasn't taken a shot as he's come down off that hill makes him realise that there's very little chance of there actually being anything in D2 to cover these QLs. So now on the other side, well, Zap's going to die here, and as predicted the 5A will also die as well, but we need to see how Na'Vi plan to counteract this. The medium, like the CS and the BAT, need to send it. They don't have time to play anymore, they have to just go. Division's making the cross, that's all well and good. They need to kill this S-Conk and IS-7 and then try and get themselves some map control back after they have done this. BAT's the first one in, even though he's already taken a shot. Yeah, the S-Conk should go down here first. Psycho's not rushed his shot, which is great. But at the same time, he does need to kill this IS-7 at some point today, because his heavies will just get traded out here. I have no idea where all his shells have gone, but this IS-7 is still alive. And yeah. DECOY just outplaying Na'Vi in every little aspect of this game. With the early cross made by Zap, losing all his HP for not really any reason, and then Fracas giving away the information that he shouldn't be given away. It just enabled DECOY to make the plays that they needed to make at the correct time, and these Na'Vi players will never be able to get back into this game with the positions that they have. They do at least take some tanks down with them. Like, I'm surprised they've managed to make this game as close as it is in terms of HP, but I feel that's just due to DECOY knowing they've already won and they've just started throwing. But the fact that it's come down to 3k HP is always a bit worrying. Maybe DECOY are getting a bit too chill. coming into the series, DECOY are definitely the favourites. I think anyone in their right mind would think that. But to come in and have a zero respect attitude to a team like Navi is potentially going to end up coming back to bite them. So we'll have to see what happens, and if DECOY ends up throwing any rounds away that they really shouldn't be losing. So coming into the second round here, I think with it being the, what's this rule called, limited edition? Yeah. With it being limited edition, I feel as if Navi are stuck playing a more passive approach to this map. I'd love to see Navi just go balls to the wall and just try and brawl with DECOY. Try and get some rushes off. Try and get some try and catch DECOY off. Because with all due respect to Navi, I don't think they will be able to beat a solid DECOY team with their standard players. So if Navi is able to win this defense and then come back with something they've hard scrimmed and put a lot of practice into, like if they whip out like a Muravanka or something and just full send on both sides and just put some pressure on DECOY, I would honestly love to see it. Because as much as I respect the Navi players, they have a lot of experience on that team, I don't see them being able to out-call and out-mid-game DECOY. So DECOY now on offense, running a VZ, a Chieftain, a Valor, IS-7, Batchat, CS and T100. And on the Navi side we got a VZ, Chieftain, Valor, 279E, IS-7, Batchat and the CS. So I'm curious to see where this 279E is going to go, whether he's going to be in the A8 position or down in the bowl. It looks like they're going to put the 279E down in the K0 bowl. No? Who's going there? I'd rather see the IS-7 in K0. Alright. I don't know how I feel about 2790 in that position, but I'll see how it goes. So Airstorm's spotted both of the heavy tanks in the bowl position and also the CS. The CS has peaked, I think, and put one into Airstorm, or as one of the chieftains. Lovi's been spotted kind of in the open here, I think. Unless I'm on crack. Yes, I am on crack. He is hold down. It looks like he was on flat ground from the position I was looking at. Airstorm's going to get himself out. Looks like the mediums of Na'Vi just don't want to peek because the IS-7 could punish. Its dip is playing this pretty much perfectly and just keeping these mediums on full pressure. But I don't understand how or why the Na'Vi chieftains aren't keeping him proxied. Just to give the Na'vi mediums just a bit more breathing room. I don't understand. Like, surely that's less than 50 meters. Am I crazy? Like, what? Maybe not. Psycho peaks for some reason, takes one. E90's getting shots off. I didn't even know this was an angle. Jesus. But the Na'vi chieftains just aren't playing the game. Like, these guys have the experience to be able to know what they need to do. Like, Fracas needs to be peeking this, because it stops DECOY from being able to play the mid-ridge. But I don't know if it's because he's scared of the T100 peeking him from behind and getting easy damage off. But currently he's costing his mediums HP that they can't afford to be losing in a game like this. Zap takes one from a VZ. This is just... why is it a 279E? Surely there's better vehicles you can be playing. Or maybe Zap just got caught out. Keep peeking, Fracas. Come on, dude. You're just screwing your teammates over. Like, what a... So, just to reiterate what I am trying to get across. Because Fracas is not peaking high, he's not getting the information with this VZ and this chief. Now he's doing it. But for the first 4 minutes of this game, he hasn't been doing this. And that's partially why Zap's been caught out and taken one from a VZ. But he's also just lost his medium tank's HP as well, because they're getting clipped from an angle that just shouldn't be able to get clipped from if Fracas is peaking. So I don't even know if they've managed to spot this IS-7 yet, which could come to haunt them a bit later. Okay, Rat is a god for being able to outtrade its dip in this position. Rounds is playing the game, but where are you going? You're gonna just die. What? Where? Why? Like, I don't know if he's been called to do this, or this is just a read or something, but this is... What? Alright, Na'Vi are sending it. But, like, they don't win this. Zap's been ammo racked because he's in a 279E. Motherfuck. This VZ's now in a 3v1. And, I mean, if Na'Vi can push onto this ridge and keep DECOY down, they can still be in this fight. But they can't let DECOY fight their way back up. They have to put pressure. This medium plays a bit too slow. They're gonna get punished on the cross, I think. Psycho should get punished on this cross. No one's putting pressure on the middle from Navi as well, which could be a bit awkward. Psycho gets tracked on the ridge. He's also been engined and now perma-tracked on top of the ridge. Airstorm will pick him up because he isn't a bot. But at the same time, Psycho could get some crazy engine fire or something. No, Airstorm does pick it up. And now E90 has got side shots and fracas. The three of them just need to play together and just kind of... I don't know, this is over. Let's gambit over peaks. This game is lost. And there goes Division's HP. Rest in peace. If they're going to triple peak it, they have to triple peak it before... I don't know. Like... I don't know. I understand what they were trying to do, but they just didn't have the information to make that play. Let's... Why have I got... Oh, I'm dumb. Just give me 2 seconds. Load up the scoreboard quickly. Where is Sandy Boy? There you are. Right, quickly just do this. And I have no idea what their other tank was. What was Navi's other tank? VZ. I don't know, it's somewhere around there. And what was DECOY doing? They had, I don't know, something like that. Four, 6, 7. Alright, cool. That's pretty much what was happening. So, where is this screen? It's been a while. So, when it came to this push, Navi felt as if they had to do something because of the pressure. I don't want to leave the custom room. Because of the pressure that was put on the mediums. And with the mediums being trapped here, they felt as if their only play... I'll change the colour just so that you can tell which same is which team. But because these mediums had so much pressure on them from the CS and IS-7 that was playing here, Navi felt the need to put some pressure on DECOY's southern side. When in fact, this entire area of the map is open. But because DECOY had put pressure on from here earlier, it held the mediums up the very top, and with them having also the light tank advantage, these mediums are scared to peak because they're expecting to be outspotted. So as a result of all of this, Navi have decided that the play that they want to make is on this southern side, which is why we see Rams and his IS-7 pushing down here. But as we can see, the push was never going to work, because they're essentially pushing a 3 tank force into a 5 tank force with arguably better positioning. So as soon as they've pushed into here and into here with the IS-7, this game's already over, because quite simply Navi don't have the information. If Navi have the information, these mediums could have played over here, And if Rams stayed in the position that he was over there, from like these positions, pew pew, these guys are fucked. This bat is able to come over to here if he wants to put pressure on the heavies and middle. This game could have been won by Navi, but they just don't have the information in order to make the plays, or maybe the confidence to be able to make reads on what DECOY is doing, to be able to make these plays. But yeah, as I was saying, because they were trapped up here, they have not had the ability to make any plays into this game. We'll be going steps.
Welcome to Steps. This is one of the largest maps in the pool. Defensively, it is super important to get information. Teams have to defend two caps that are very far apart. That being said, tank composition usually evolves around hold down heavies and vision based tanks, while the offensive team is often composed of rotation oriented vehicles for quick repositioning. Light tanks are used for getting vision and applying cap pressure, forcing the opponent to extend to get vision and resets, often drawing them into crossfires and traps. This is among the best maps for teams to demonstrate their ability to rotate, coordinate, and focus fire. Games often run the full time.
And I muted my mic and I forgot about it. So, coming to steps, we now got Navi on defense, running a Chieftain, S-Conk Valor, 279, IS-7 Batcher, and a CS. And on the other side, DECOY running Chieftain, Valor, IS-7, Bat, CS, T100, and 2685. If Zap gets ammo racked again, I'm gonna cry. So DECOY trying to take this southern position early, while also just taking this northern side, and with a 268 version 5, this 2790 is going to have an awful game. Unless he sends it all the way down to C1, that's the only way he's going to be able to do anything, really. If he tries to play the hold down, he's going to do it. Nah, he's good. Not that's good. Ooh, Psycho, you do not want to be making this play. He's dead. Kaiser in E90 should be competent enough to be able to kill him on his way out. Hello, gamers. Why are they scared? Huh? God, I wish DECOY would play like that when I played against them. What the fuck? How does he get out for free? Bruh. What is it? Kaiser? 7-time... like major tournament winner? Hello? Dude? Why scared? I don't know, maybe because Psycho was playing so crazy that he thought there was more tanks there? Which is the only reason why I could think that he's done that, but, like, huh? How did you not punish him when you first spotted him? The dude sat in the open. Gamers, hello? So DECOY have the information regarding the two heavies behind tracks. Now they've also got the information regarding the S-Conk. Airstorm's jumped on cap. I feel like that's risky. Because Navi've now brung their chieftains over. Like, if the IS-7 does what he's doing, if he manages to spot the T-100, okay, the IS-7 does get spotted, Airstorm should back off, as he does. So he's managed to pull this IS-7 out of his hold down. Okay, here we go. Decoy with the 300 IQ players. I don't know if Zap spotted these guys coming in, because I have no awareness at all. Boys, blind fire? Na'Vi, blind fire? Hello? Boys? No? Right? So Zap's gonna get ammo racked again, because he's in a 2790 that's been flanked. Come on. Oh! Well, I mean... Right? Well, Navi's lost this. They've pretty much just forfeited. They're all out of position. I mean... I don't know. I mean, Decoy played it perfectly. They've baited the IS-7 out of position, which has pulled their tanks into essentially a 2v3 over tracks. But there was like... I don't know what I witnessed after that. It's like Na'Vi were just like, oh, we've lost 2 tanks, let's just drive across the middle of a field. Like, they don't have the medium advantage. They can't just take field. I mean, I don't want to... Like, it's not like Zap had any options. But, like... I don't know. It would have been nice to know if Zap had the information regarding the Chieftain and the Valor that were underneath the tracks, just opposite him. Why is everyone losing their mind over John, man? I don't know. This is just... Like, Na'Vi are better than this. I don't even, like... If I knew if, like... I want to know if Na'Vi knew there was 3 tanks about to cross tracks. And if so... Okay. So, let's do a bit of theory crafting here. I fucked everything, but whatever. So, I want to know... For 2 reasons... Well, let me just try and... fuck around on a strat sketch. So, I don't know, fucking... Блядь. I don't know, something like... this? I don't know, some shit like this. Anyway, so Na'Vi have taken this control, that's fine. They put the light and cap, Decoy put the light and cap to like drag this guy out because he has to spot. He cannot leave this position because he's a 279E. He can't do anything other than sit here and spot. So this guy has to come forward to put pressure on the light tank to spot him. And I mean, who is? That's Airstorm, isn't it? Decoy's light, yeah. So Airstorm plays it perfectly. He backs out before he gets spotted, which means these guys don't get any punish. In the meantime, if these guys have been spotted all the way into here, these mediums need to be coming back, and they need to be thinking, right, there's going to be a 3-on-2 over here. We've got one heavily armoured tank and one tank that's going to get armor racked. So we need to be in a position to be able to support these tanks. Airstorm has been pushed off cap, you know where he is. He's been pushed off. So one, like the CS or something, needs to cross over tracks, or even a chieftain at this point, needs to cross over tracks to put pressure on anything that's pushed over, so they have to hard commit up here. Pushing across the field is utterly pointless when you're taking no map control over here. It leaves you easy to this, easy to this, easy to wherever these guys were. And this guy wasn't even in a position to punish anything. He was down here supporting this push for some reason, which doesn't really make sense from Decoy's point of view. But they still win because this. I don't know. I really want to know if they had the information. If they didn't have the information, then whatever. I can fully understand why they just forfeit. But if they have the information, why is there no rotations earlier? Why is this position not taken? Why is this guy... I don't know. Why did he bother committing down here when he... I don't know. Maybe he could have backed up behind the hold down or something. I don't know. But the plays were just... not what you would want to see from a top tier team like Navi. I know Navi can do better than this. Where are you? There we go. Navi running a Manticore. Good meme. Is this limited edition? Yeah, it's limited edition again. I'm trying to work out why they're playing all these random tanks. So, VZ Chieftain, Valor, IS-7, Batchat, CS, and Manticore for Navi. And Decoy running a Chieftain, Eskong Valor, IS-7, Bat, CS, and T100. Amazing shot by Tokito off spawn, ensuring that its dip's armor is actually working. Airstorm going for what I believe is his normal scout run on this map. Navi not played anything over there. Kaiser's been spotted on his crossover, so he knows. Well, it's either the Batch or the Manticore that's outspotted him in this position. So, standard defense from Decoy. Having the Batch out up high in this bush. And he will get his clip on, or off, I should say, on the Navi guys. Navi are playing scared. Pepe hands. Navi, do something. Please stop being scared. You're only down 3 rounds. Why are they only using the Manticore? Was everyone else DC'd or something? Why is everyone so scared? Navi, you're just plain too scared now. Like, none of them want to make a mistake. It's 4 minutes gone on this game and they haven't done anything. They took their initial position and that's that. DECOY haven't been tested anywhere. And Kaiser's probably, I don't know, playing chess or something. Oh, he is moving. Okay, never mind. Okay. So Zap's making a play in his Manticore. Still no one else is playing the game. I don't know. It's like Navi have just lost all hope. That last round has just completely destroyed them all mentally. Like, Navi have gamers. Like, they have got some really good players on their team. Psycho, Freckers, Zap, they all have so much experience. Alright. They can just full send off. I mean, I don't want to be toxic, but okay, never mind. Zap needs to get himself out of here. He needs to just keep south information for his tanks. Zap needs to get himself out, try and play, I don't know, like here or something. He needs to just be info. Right, Navi are gonna full send it over tracks. This ironically is, well, it's ridiculously stupid, but it could work. As long as Navi execute this push properly. I don't really like this initially. The chieftain should be up high, playing support. Someone should have moved to like the D4 position to get info on the cross. So far so good. The I7's taking the initial hit. This could... It's so late in the game though, they have to full send. I7's now been perma-tracked. VZ needs to pen his shots here. Don't do it, Valor! No, don't go high. So with the Valor playing in the position that he is in, he's bringing the other tanks from DECOY into the fight. So the Valor has killed himself on this push. Oh, Jesus. Alright, Gambit's pushed in unnecessarily here as well. This could easily be a round that Navi could pull back. The IS-7 does go down, my bitrate drops to utter shit again. So Gambit's now stuck himself into a crossfire. Tokito's getting... Oh, he needs to get... Why have all the mediums gone to go counter one light tank? No! boys! This was the round you could have won. You've outplayed yourselves. Okay. For some reason, a Chieftain and an S-Conk can't out-DPM an IS-7 and a VZ. This could potentially... Oh my god, I'm gonna lose brain cells. I mean, like... What? Alright. It's still kinda winnable. Okay, no, it's not. It just isn't. There's only 1 minute left on the game. It's just tilting because, like, Na'Vi are better than this. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. Like, how do I even explain this? So, like, if Na'Vi had kept their positions, they would have won this. But for some reason, they sent both their mediums and their light after the airstorm. Which I don't understand. Like, DECOY lost this game. Like... Like, DECOY played overconfident. But Na'Vi panicked. And that's the only reason why DECOY have won this game. I mean... I don't want to point fingers, but Division clearly doesn't have too much experience for this Na'Vi lineup with how he was playing. But like, okay, so on the DECOY side, Airstorm did the lowest amount of damage, but he had the highest impact for his team. Gambit through. It's dip. Well, he played his position as well as he could. He's got 2k out of it somehow. But, like, if Gambit... Like, okay, so if Na'Vi's mediums didn't chase a light tank for some reason, Gambit's screwed. He's stuck in a crossfire. He's played that position awfully. I love Gambit, but he did. And how I don't know. This is just annoying to watch. I don't know. Like, I've played with players from both of these teams. I know that these players are better than what they're playing right now, and that's why it's annoying to watch. Like, obviously it's always easier from a spectator's point of view. I get that. But, like, okay. I don't know. Like, the Na'Vi players were playing okay, but ever since they've lost the first round, essentially, they've been scared. Like, they made that play in the second round, the aggressive play in the south on the Sand River defense, because I feel they were scared. They felt as if DECOY were making a play, but they didn't know where it was or what was going on. And from DECOY's point of view, they're winning everything, but they are making mistakes that a top tier team shouldn't be making. Like, I just want to see a close game. Like, coming into this series, okay, I was not expecting Na'Vi to win more than 2 rounds, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, I don't know what's happened with Na'Vi. I love the Na'Vi side, but, like, boys. I don't know if it's because they have inexperienced players on their team. I don't know what's going on with the Na'Vi side internally. But this is not how Na'Vi usually play. Zap's tilted. I'll just check I am muted so I'm not, like, mentally abusing Na'Vi or DECOY. Let's... proc with no light tanks. No lightweight? What is no lightweight? Isn't that just no light tanks? Why are they picking super heavies? Am I crazy? What is this? No lightweights. Oh, this is the 4 super heavies thing. Huh. I wonder if... Why are they running a 705? What? Why are they both running 705s? It doesn't have to be 4 different super heavies. Am I crazy? Is a 705A cracked on console? Alright, come on. Na'Vi, come back. Give me some content. Let me get rid of this. Alright. Come on, Na'Vi. Ah, yes, it's a 3-mark 705A. They're gonna win. Right. I don't understand what a 705A does here. Can the IS4s not pen it or something? I don't understand this matter. Airstorm gets light on the IS-4s early. I mean, they're not really going to be going anywhere else, but it's nice to know. Kaiser gets spotted very early, so he knows where Zap is. There's only one place, and whose team am I on? Navi. They're aware there's something in D1? I don't know if someone shot, but I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest. Why? I feel like he didn't mean to knock the tree over. And because he knocked the tree over, he's now scared that he's going to get blind fired. But, I mean... Well, Kaiser should know for sure that Zap was in that bush. There's nowhere else he could have been spotted from. In the position where he was spotted. Zap gets outspotted by the Batchat. Does the 268 hit the shot? 268's wide swinging for it. The Bat gets spotted, but he's already down low. Zap takes one from the Bat. 60 TP is not peaking high enough to get the punish off. 705A is AFK in K2. So it looks like both teams are just using the 705A as an anchor. Well, I guess the Bat won't pen it, but at the same time, why not just use an IS-4? Or 60 TP? I don't understand. Navi are just scared. I mean, I get they're feeling out the map, but they're just doing it so slowly. This series is over. Pepe hands. Navi are gonna just send over middle? I mean, it could work. Was a 705A DC'd? No. He's just not doing anything. The fuck was that blind fire? Oh, he's shooting at the hill. Airstorm gets spotted. They know Zap's on the hill. Alright, the 705A is sending it. Have fun taking 268 heat rounds. If they can... I don't know, maybe this guy's got some crazy fucking spotting setup on his 705A and he's gonna outspot the 268. The 268 is shooting HE. Alright, the 705A has been spotted very early. The 62 TP's been able to peak high because the IS-4s are all not peaking because they're scared of the 268. Medium needs to keep coming forward. Whoever this is, Rounds, he needs to play this high position to be in a position to be able to clip these tanks as they're trying to escape. Because at the moment, there's nothing to punish. If... Jesus, the 705A spots. Every time I go to read this guy's name, I cry. Alright, 268's been spotted. Does the bat chat have shots? No, he doesn't. The S4s have also pushed in. This is the perfect time for them to make that play. That is actually ideal, but it's very disjointed. The bat chat needs to kill the 268. If he kills the 268, it's a worthwhile trade. Why are you shooting the 705? That's a difficult pen. Just confirm the kill. Okay. Oh, the 705A isn't playing for the 705A. Right, I don't know how. But Na'vi are up on HP, but they're down drastically on map control right now. The Valor needs to commit down this 2 line with the bat chat to clean these tanks. In the meantime, the IS-4s need to play this mid-ridge. Or they can jump on cap. But they need to dig these 1-line tanks out because they can't cap. How are they up 3k HP? I don't know. Batchat gets spotted. Oh, he takes one from E90. Someone needs to help him win this 1-line. Lovi's now put himself in a position to get reset. But he might have to overpeak in order to get the initial reset. Airstorm peaks, misses. They've reset Ratty once. That's Airstorm's... Na'vi win? Poggers? Like... Okay. Maybe I've spoken too soon? No. I felt as if DECOY should have had angles to reset, but they didn't. Let's go, Na'vi! Let's go! I believe. I mean, the play did kind of hurt my eyes, but it got the job done. How did he get 2.4k damage? Huh? What? I mean, 12 out of... or 9 out of 12, I should say, is not terrible. But I feel like his initial clip, while the 705A was pushing, could have been a lot more efficient. Like, his focus, and when he's got the 3 tanks in front of him, he's got the 705A, the 268, and the Batchat. The Batchat's always going to be using camo, outplaying him, whatever. Moving, difficult shot. 268, you're going to pen that every time, unless you get unlucky. 705A, you have to hit the lower plate. Unless you're slinging heat, then I don't know whether you can pen his upper plate. But I'll just return to garage quickly so I can actually make sure I watch this next round. Oh, Jesus. Alright. These boys are ready to go. Holy bitrate, what was that? That looked horrendous. Alright, so, decoy on attack now. Running 60TP 705A, double IS4, bat chats, yes, and 2685. And on the other side of things, Navi running 705A, triple IS4, bat chat, Manti, and Avala. Looks like a fairly standard default coming in from Navi. They just have no east control, which is okay. As long as they take this 1-2 line away from decoy as soon as possible. I don't like how Navi have no info. No one's... Because Zap's taken the position that he's taken, I don't like that position for defense, but whatever, I'm not him. Please tell me the SIA. No one's spotting anything! I still don't understand how they're going to make this play. I mean, Zap's dead. Like, he's in a committed position. Unless decoy utterly throw and no medium goes to A0, but I mean Airstorm always goes A0 in his CS every single round he's played this map. Every time we scrim him, he's always up there. Alright, Zap gets the initial spots off and runs. Okay. I mean, it's good, but why not play from a different position to begin with? They're making the cross, that's fine. 268 pens the IS4, I'm guessing. I don't know what Fracas is blind firing, but there ain't anything down there, mate. So they've taken this south control, but they don't want everyone south. Zap's got himself caught. He's now perma-engined, I think. Or if he just goes repair kit off after. I'm not sure. Rat needs to stop peeking. Rams has cleared 1-2 and is now not sure what he's supposed to be doing. 705A is irrelevant. Looks like Decoy are just grouping up to push. They might just full send over middle here. And the IS4s are kind of... I mean, they're in an okay position. Fracas is playing this very well. Rat is getting lucky, bouncing 268 heat rounds. Airstorm's now going to take the south control away from Navi, which will then put pressure on Fracas. Fracas needs to play to try and get some punish on Airstorm as he makes this cross past the bridge. Maybe the bat will get a couple shots off, but it's a weird position and he won't. They've lost all... I don't know. Still a difficult push from Navi. Decoy here. I mean, if the 705A was a competitive tank, this would be an interesting series. Fracas bounces the 268 shot. As soon as Navi try and kill Airstorm, I feel as if Decoy's heavies will just push over middle and just trade out the double IS7 in middle. Or at least peek to kill them. Kaiser's pushing south. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just over again. They're bleeding everywhere. Now they've lost bow, so DECOY can just push into wherever they want now. I feel as if Navi lost this series because of information. They were giving away information to DECOY unnecessarily, but they were also not making the plays to be able to gather information themselves. But at the same time, I feel that that's because they're scared of DECOY. DECOY have some scary names on their team. They've got players that have been in tournaments for ages. Some of these guys have been in this scene since, what, 2016. They've been around 2015, 2016. These gamers have been here for a long time. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not fucking scared when I'm playing against these guys. These guys are crazy, crazy good, and have some really insane reads at points. But you also do need to still have some confidence when you're playing against these guys. I'm sad to see Navi go out in this fashion. I'd like to have seen them do a bit more against DECOY. There's definitely a few rounds in here that Navi, on a prime day, would win. It just feels like Navi didn't show up today. Alright. Is anyone streaming the other game? I believe that's GG. It should be a best of 9. Where am I? There I am. Alright, let me see if I can find another stream. Oh yeah. GG's to both teams. Thanks for watching.